Hey everyone, it's time again to recap the latest news from the solar industry compiled by the American Solar Energy Society. I'm Jay Warmke with SolarPVTraining.com, and this is what's happening in the wonderful world of solar for the week of April 6th. Now, it's becoming increasingly clear that the new Trump tariffs will significantly impact the solar industry, adding additional tariffs on top of the already 50% level that are assessed against many of the leading solar panel exporting countries. Preliminary calculations by Solar.com anticipate a net of about 10 cents per watt. Average increase to the cost of solar hardware. Imported panels will see an increase of somewhere between 3 to 6 cents per watt, while the balance of the systems, such as wire or disconnects or the like, racking systems, will see an increase of around 3 to 5 cents per watt. There's currently a significant inventory of solar panels that have been warehoused in anticipation of these tariffs, so the impact on the industry may not be immediately felt. But according to the Solar Energy Industries Association, there's currently about 50 gigawatts of solar panel manufacturing capacity here in the US, which is theoretically enough to meet domestic demand for those solar panels. However, the subcomponents of those panels, such as the silicon or the metal for the framing, will be subject to those tariffs. So, for example, 25% tariff on steel or aluminum that may not be felt by the panel manufacturers in the form of the cells, but they will be in the frame of the solar cell, of the solar panel. Now, outside of the cells, the frames are actually the most expensive subcomponent, making up about 25% of the total cost of a panel. It's worth noting that solar modules make up about less than 20% of the total cost of installing a home solar system. So even a slight increase on the component costs may not have a dramatic effect on the overall cost of installing a system. The FEMA proposal that sought to change the International Building Code so that solar projects meet the risk category 4 requirements, which are the most stringent category within their scale, has resurfaced, and this time it's aimed at battery energy storage systems, or BESS systems. At the end of April, the International Code Council will be meeting, and this particular proposal is on the agenda. A risk category 4 is reserved for essential facilities. These are normally considered like hospitals, fire stations, emergency services, where continuous operation of these services is critical before and during an emergency. These buildings require greater flood, seismic, wind, tornado resistance, as well as need to be constructed to resist fires in a substantial way, such as with firewalls and sprinkler systems added. Now, currently, approximately 95% of all large-scale solar facilities are designed and must meet structural category 1 levels, which is the lowest level. This proposal, according to SEIA, will cause a dramatic increase in the cost of constructing these facilities with the addition of concrete and steel and the like, and will likely result in the reduction of a number of these systems being canceled. For solar, the nation's largest solar manufacturer saw its stock prices shoot up to more than $140 per share when the NASDAQ opened last Thursday morning. And this was happening while all other stock prices pretty much were falling dramatically. The stock valuation eventually settled in at around $137 per share, but they did increase about 5% on the day. Now, First Solar, which is headquartered in Tempe, Arizona, manufactures cadmium telluride thin film panels. They do not use polysilicon, and polysilicon is a product that is imported primarily from China, which are now subject to the 54% additional tariffs on that particular product coming in from China. So First Solar is highly sought after by utility installers who are trying to also take advantage of the domestically produced provision, the 10% tax credit from the Inflation Reduction Act. Now, the company operates 3 facilities in Ohio. They opened a $1.1 billion plant in Alabama last September, and they're in the process of constructing a 3.5 gigawatt system in Louisiana, which is expected to come online next year. Now, this price increase does come on the heels of a significant price decline in the stock of First Solar, falling from its high of $277 per share in May of last year. Electric prices rose by 3.6% over the last 12 months, outstripping the broader inflation rate of 3.2%, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported last Tuesday. The conservative think tank American Enterprise Institute has said that electric prices are now reaching levels unmatched since the 1990s when adjusted for inflation. The average electrical rate in the U.S. was 16.54 cents per kilowatt hour in February, according to data from Electric Choice. Louisiana has the cheapest electrical rate on average, with residents paying around 11.23 cents per kilowatt hour. Hawaii has the highest rate, with customers paying 42.1 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, on average, American households use around 899 kilowatt hours of electricity each month, which means that a Hawaii resident is currently paying an average electric bill of around $378 per month. Chemtech Solar announced the launch of its drone solar cleaning agent. It's a specialized product that is designed to optimize the cleaning of solar panels using drones. This product features a biodegradable formula that improves the efficiency of cleaning by breaking down organic soiling and ensuring that the effective removal of dirt and dust without damaging the solar panel. The company claims that it removes dust, bird droppings, pollen, which is a big problem, organic matter, and grease. The product also is said to do this using less water and in a shorter period of time. Extensive lab and field testing indicates that this agent is also compatible with various anti-reflective coatings on solar panels, as well as silicone sealants and the aluminum framing. And that is the news from the solar world for this week. We'll see you next week.